Right, I'm here with my guy Shawdz. 2-2 draw today at the Bridge. Not the result that we was hoping for or expecting or anything like that. But we did come from 2-0 down to snatch a draw. Some people might say we even finished quite strong. What was your overall thoughts on the game?
To be honest, Laurie, that's not the Arsenal I seen last season, man. Pretty poor performance for it to be such a London derby like this in a time like this. I feel like it was sort of a lacklustre performance. And a lot of the players, looking at the players, I couldn't really identify who was actually doing a great job in that team today. Other than Martinelli. Martinelli's my guy. He's always pushing and always was on foot on the pedal. But as for everyone else, it was a bit sort of stale. I couldn't really see anything or think where it was going to come from in that game.
It was a strange start, wasn't it? Because straight away, Chelsea came at us and we almost looked surprised. We looked like we were taken off guard. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe it. What do you put that down to? I mean, they would have been prepping for this game for most of the week when they come 100%. Back off international break. I just couldn't understand it. Was it overconfidence?
I think potentially it could have been that, sort of seeing where Chelsea is in the league now and sort of mid-table. I feel like Arsenal probably thought, I could see it in their performance. Even when they was losing the ball, it's just like, all right. And I don't know, bro, if they can't play in the rain, I don't know if they've forgotten how to play in the rain or what. But yeah, man, it's just one of those ones where I think we was probably a bit more confident that we should have been. And Chelsea took that. I feel like Chelsea in the game, they didn't play the best, they didn't play the greatest of games, but I feel like they definitely deserved the luck what they got and played a good game. Like you said, from the first 5 minutes, I can see Chelsea came to turn up.
Right, I'm going to ask you this because I know you well, and I know you're a man. You're always shouting out Ramsdale, and there's a big debate going on. I've asked some of the other contributors previous to you about their thoughts on it. Now, let's be honest, Raya did not have a great game today. He didn't distinguish himself or play well at all. Although I did credit him with a good save he made at the feet of Nicholas Jackson. But where do you stand on this whole Raya Ramsdale debate? I think I know where this is going, but tell the people.
The people need to know, Ramsdale's eating ackee and saltfish, bro, so that's my charge, trust me, Remember, don't forget we was talking about Ramsdale being #1 for England, bro. Let's not just swipe that under the carpet because he made a few errors and Arteta's done the one-order thing and cut him out for a sec. Let's be honest, like, we're seeing the errors from Raya now. And you see the thing with Ramsdale, bro, I'll be honest, he roused up the crowd. I love that about him, That's one thing I love about Ramsdale, that he gets the crowd behind the team and he's always pushing and he's always shouting and he's always sort of being that influence from the back. Obviously, he's not out on the field, but he's part of it and he makes it work. So for me, seeing that, it's always good to have healthy competition. I get what Arteta's doing. It makes sense to a certain degree in the sense of like you're going to have to fight for your position. But I feel like now, Ramsdale deserve to be back in the starting 11. Definitely in the Champions League. I think he deserves to just go out there and sort of show that he's here to fight. Give that opportunity.
You know what? I couldn't disagree with that. Listen, I like Raya as a keeper. I do believe in him. I think he's very good. Wasn't his best day today, but I do think he's a very good keeper. However, if you've got a guy like Ramsdale there sitting on the bench twiddling his thumbs,
it's too mad.
If you've got the Raya putting in performances where he's been less than stellar, then I do think maybe Ramsdale, absolutely. And we've got Champions League game coming 100%, up, so
100%. And I know in a game like this, Derby, Ramsdale would have been on it today. He would have had it today. I get it. Do you know what it is? See, with Raya, when Ramsdale sort of was taken out of that position and Raya was put in that position, it was due to the little mistakes that he was making. I'm seeing Raya do the same stuff, bro. He's doing the same sort of situations. Even that goal, I know it was a mistake and Modric got a bit lucky with the goal, but he was off his line, bro. There's certain things he passed out to the striker before he saved it. There's certain things that he's doing that you look at and you think, nah, man, my brother Ramsdale's meant to, get me. Them people talk theatrical saves and Ramsdale, brother, trust me, Ramsdale's, we need him there. We need him there, literally.
And the other thing I wanted to ask you, Turkish made the point, very strenuously, I might add, that the team is lacking fluidity.
Definitely.
And I know you agree with that.
Definitely.
What do you put that down to?
Do you know what? It was a bit strange, Laurie, to see today because, bro, it's the first time in this league where we've seen, or this season, we've seen Jesus, Saka and Martinelli together. I was expecting some Brazil, link up, pattern, fluidity. I was expecting, I get obviously the rain conditions, it's a bit different, but I was expecting him to go out and sort of show us what we've been waiting for to see from this Arsenal team for the last couple of games. And I don't really know what it is to point like the finger at and say it's that reason why we haven't got it. But bro, today's link up was just appalling, bro. Even just like I was saying before, in the sense of like with missing passes and it looked like we were trying to control the game when we was losing the game. And that's not what we're out here to do. To be fair, I didn't see much from a lot of our players, but the little moments of magic from Saka and Declan Rice to sort of capitalise on errors made up for it. But there was a lot of errors.
Could it be, though, that maybe we're not playing very fluidly?
Yeah.
But if you look at the actual stats of the game, I think you'll find that in terms of possession, we enjoyed more possession.
Yeah.
Shots on goal, I think we edged it.
We had more shots on goal, but to see us have 2 shots
Although
on
they
target
that was
for that whole game.
Yeah.
I was asking Frank, like, brother, is it still like, have we had a shot yet? Have we had a shot on target yet, bro? And he was like, nah, not yet. And that was for most of the game. So, I guess it's a start of something new again with Jesus, Saka. No one's injured, Martinelli back. So we'll probably see that warm back into what it was before. But yeah, not having that for so long, and maybe it's just fresh again. I don't know. I couldn't call it, to be honest, Laurie, but it just wasn't enough for a derby day like this. That type of performance just wasn't enough, bro. But look, listen, we got the point. Still undefeated. We just got to rock on and make sure, like Turkish was saying as well, when we go and face other teams, you ain't going to be playing like that because they're not going to be, you get me, bro? They're not going to give it that easy.
I agree. It wasn't a very good performance, but I do agree with you when you say, listen, at the end of the day, we're still unbeaten. We're still fighting it out for the title. So, at the end of the day, we can't be too disconsolate. We got to
But something definitely has to change, though. Something, even and it ain't going to blame all on Jorginho because it was a bit of everyone today, but I would have liked to see, as well as see Saka, Martinelli and Jesus, I would have liked to have seen Odegaard, Rice and Partey as well. I feel like when we see that, that's when we might see a bit of something. But yeah, total performance today wasn't that great. Scraped the win, caught a bit of life. Is what it is, my bro.